Right. Good evening. Welcome to the show, MANSA MUSA. Today is the first day of 2024. That's January 1st. It's a bright new year. I hope, or I suppose, everything that any one of you is doing, I am very sure that things are happening nicely. At the beginning of the year, whatever it is, you got to take it in your stride. If you know what I mean. So you are all invited to join the show. I say a fish shiapa, just I feel shiapa. You see what I mean? I feel no shiapa. So I feel no shiapa no, and no one made a mammo no. Me na make baby. It is the 1st of January 2024. So obi enim there ebeko so enchebia. Anyway, so aba share your friends saying your friends YouTube any Facebook no be or be ube human we will say share and come on to the show. Wakasa for topic, bra. Bring your own topic and come and discuss it. We nya something tibia nya something tibia.
Relax in a hand-picked 5-star.
Very beautiful, beautiful, uplifting Jama. Special Palugo beat on the local level. Hey, about 40 years ago, I used to be like this. Look at the chest and the muscles, and look at the stomach. This is what we call six packs. Heba! Afishapa level. Tonight is all about you. Come with your own topic. Fawasem assembly a opesa who can work as a fawasem bra. Come with your topic. recall the day after the next one. Today is the 1st of January 2024. I hope that it has started all well and good for each one of you. MANSA MUSA, I am here on the nice and the light level. Nothing too difficult, nothing too harsh. Like I said, just come with your own suggestions, your own topic. Asembia na ashawabuno. Asembia opesa okano. Wankasa for asembra na beka. Me die no met me aka. But wankasa for the brana beka. You see what I mean? See what I mean? Me pamocho se mo ba Facebook no so I mo share. Ranche omo kama. Like I said, I look myself about 20 years ago, you know, with that jama and that strength and everything, with a six-pack and everything in between. It's on the bobobo and everything that we can get for today. Celebration all the way. Penyu kwa kumi chiao. Na afisha patu kwesi. Afisha patu another kwesi. One be husband and one be aqua. Afisha patu of a K. Afisha pa. King Edward. King Edward waira wadoji. Because King Edward who's a oh who baby on fanfa. King Edward, where you promised that if Baumia is selected, you go jump ship. And this is what's your more travel, King Edward. Is the Bobobo level, the opening of the year. Now, say you can't be sure about Baumia the vision, no, any near way. Baumia vision, no, and he means just you. Madam Binaka, say search music, you go dance. 1st, 2024 in January. MANSA MUSA is not difficult at all. Come with your own topic. Branabe can be beached in a minty. Mimi come on media and say Uncle Baumia exactly what is his vision. The vision is coming in the vision. Ghana Foso somebody is a pastor called Nigel Gazy or somebody like that. He said he dreamt that ants have eaten the NPP flag. Anyway, I tell these people, say, make them not chop too much. Don't eat too much and go to bed. Otherwise, you'll be seeing things. You wake up in the morning and you say, God said this, God said that, God, you do. And some hununkuti, because in some hunumapa. So the topic for tonight is all yours. Whatever you want to discuss. All what I'm asking is, Baumia, where is your vision? The vision, no, me. Of course, I know some people who are Baumia people. For them, they say they see the vision. So if you are one of them, one of those people who believe Baumia has got a vision, you can come here and tell me. Today I had a small argument, also a debate on a platform. One gentleman said, because before 2017, there was some problems with education and people were sent home because, for lack of payment or fees or something. And because of that, it looks as if people today shouldn't complain and that everything has improved. It for say wow when I cast a Ghana education I improve Blana be catch me. Obi a wompe bobo no na wankasa no. Osisi no adwiriga. Because we share my pa so mo fi awuna go. So mo fi kitao. So mo fi sugakope o. So mo fi akachi o. Baby o mo fi bia no. If those women bend down their sissy and they are boogieing with their waist, it will say, yeah, nyamia body efe. You see what I mean? Baumia's vision is centered around fourth industrial revolution. Hey, Joe. So okay, there's fourth industrial revolution about technology and the rest. So in Baumia, the basics we don't even have. It's not set up, but he's looking for the fourth generation industrial revolution. Hey. Madam, I'm not from Baumia to Ideo anyway. But the thing is, you see, Baumia himself, they talk, but the people they follow and be them, they talk. If you want to join me on Zoom, the link is the same, the one I gave you the other time. I'm not changing it because I don't have time to be writing everywhere. See what I mean? I say whenever you come on the Facebook or YouTube, please share. As for YouTube, just go to NFM Radio, NFM New Face Media, New Face. Go to New Face Media on YouTube, then navigate and switch on, and you see me there. Okay, New Face Media. Now, me see Baumia vision, any near where Obia umpe bobo no eme say usisi achia. Bobo Papa B. Yes, so I'm asking the question that Baumia, where is Baumia vision? Because for me, where I'm sitting, I can't see the vision. If any of you can see a Baumia vision, I can't see it at all. Now, I read something, Akufo-Addo still talking, you know, his usual story, he's talking away. Okasako, okay, thank you very much indeed. Oh dear. Okay. All right. May I see a break. So what I'm saying is tonight it is whenever there is New Year celebration occasion like this, in so many countries, especially those in industrialized, civilized countries, you know, eminent people come out to speak, they talk. Even sometimes pastors and men of God will come and speak and advise and everything. In Ghana, the men of God, they will tell you what God has revealed to them. One of them is saying something here. He said, there will be a runoff for the election, and there will be violent election and death of 4 leaders and 4 pastors. Details of Salifu. So Salifu Amako, apparently God told him that some 4 leaders will die, and here and there, and this and that, and this and that. You see, the thing is, but we can't win, you know, because in Kwasiasamu did there be before Timu too much. Africa for Kwasiasamu, a did ye trimu too much, a did ye trim, ye free a trimwa, and ye. You see, the other time somebody sent me a video. a young lady crying, actually talking and saying that, now, sir, a castle, is it fort, a war disco, a war western region. The history of that fort, it is so brutal, you know. And the irony is that the ancestor now say those people who used to brutalize the locals, the black Africans, who sent slaves to West Indies through that disco castle or fort. Today, somebody whose grandparents or ancestors made huge sums of monies, a white person, he has come back to buy the fort on lease. They have leased it to him to manage it. So he is using it. He is making money out of it. He has turned the fort into a museum. You understand? The man has turned the fort into a museum. And he is a white person whose ancestors actually benefited from that edifice or that infrastructure, that building, the fort. You call it a fort or a castle. It's in a place in Western region called Discov. And you see, the point is, the black Africans cannot manage anything. We just destroy. The other time, I saw another clip. Not a young fellow, somebody like my age group. He went to Tema, the Valco flat or Valco, a place that residential area. And the guy was actually crying, making the film and crying that when he was a kid, his father used to work at Valco. And he stressed, he said the white people were here. So this swimming pool, it was full of water. Everything was nice. Everything was working. Today, he said the swimming pool is dry. All the holes and this are filled with snakes and everything. And the whole place is derelict because the white people are gone. I mean, who the sound sense to I mean, where do we stand in this? Where do we actually stand in this? Coupled with the fact that yen Ghana for your way, America for Belize assassin, the BIOMU basis. They do whatever they like, they plant anything. It's a chemical laboratory, because no MUSA or BNM. You see, I don't understand. The fact is, you see, when this young woman came to speak about this, the castle or the fort at Disco, somebody wrote a response to me that, but MANSA MUSA, if the thing is there, we cannot manage it, and they brought somebody, a white person to come and manage it, at least we should be happy with it. I mean, it will bring money and that sort of thing. Which is, I can say it is so, it is true. But why? You see, my question is why? Why is it that... Okay, thank you. Why is it that it is... every time a foreigner, especially a white foreigner, somebody with a whiter skin, will come to manage our things properly. I mean, manage it well, make money, and take the money away. And when it is within, in our own hands, our people cannot manage anything. Everything gets damaged. I don't get it. You see, if anybody have any reason or any understanding as to why this is the case, you can call me on my show to tell me. Adentina before to me and manage bibia to me ya ade noma ade ni ngina ho na de bia ye manage bibia na ya say no na ye basa. Why is it so? Why is it special? Say I don't know. Ya dwenu na esuana say no kra say ya dwenu nye papa say ya dwenu mu nye duti say abrofo de na asemo ni kan ni kan ya but you see, we go on, we keep quiet, we pretend that okay, some people we are being cheated, some people are cheating us, nkrofo we omo firi omo kromo ba na okay no mo abaji asase omo abaji gold e diamond e bibia. You see, this is what we are saying, but the point I'm making is, how come that we ourselves cannot maintain, or run our own show, our own affairs? We cannot do our own thing to make sure that these things work. Why? I will see if I can get that the clip of that young lady complaining about the fact that that disco or that particular edifice is in the hands of a white person now managing it. Oh no, Bronia, Nenkrofo, ebe treaty as slaves. Omuya basa basa basa. Still I between Beja, then on the Benyeska, or no Benyesika. Na ye no yet it ho. Let's go and listen if I can get this particular concern from a young woman. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it from here. Just bear with, please. Bear with, okay. Where is it?
So it is just Cove Castle at I think the Western region, yeah. And the person who's renting the place is still a white person after a British. And funny enough, right? The person who's renting the place is a white person, a British, and a descendant of the first person who owned this castle, or the first governor who used to live in this castle. Can you imagine? And they're trying to turn the place into like a Airbnb or a restaurant and shit like that. Just like Ghana. They never learn. You've sold the place back to the same people who put us in the slave rooms over there.
You see, this young lady is complaining about something here. He said the person who has come to buy or rent the Discove Castle is a descendant of people who are in about 2, 3, 4, I don't know how many, 500 years ago, a descendant of somebody who actually put our people as slaves in that same castle. He, that descendant, has come from Britain to come and rent Discove Castle to make money out of it. You see, so the question is, Ebani saying, why is that we cannot manage anything? Why is it that we Africans, we black Ghanaians, we can't manage anything? Oh, young girl now.
Yo guys, hear this out. This sounds so sketchy. Like, I heard that the people who are renting this place, this castle, this is just Cove Castle at I think the Western region, yeah. And the person who's renting the place is still a white person after a British. And funny enough, right? The person who's renting the place is a white person, a British, and a descendant of the first person who owned this castle, or the first governor who used to live in this castle. Can you imagine? And they're trying to turn the place into like a Airbnb or a restaurant and shit like that. Just like Ghana. They never learn. You've sold the place back to the same people who put us in the slave rooms over there.
He said, Ghana, you never learn. You sell the place to the same people whose ancestors put us in the slave rooms over there. The young girl or young woman was standing not far, so she was even speaking undertone. I'm sure she came, she's a British born Ghanaian who returned to Ghana, went to those areas, or some maybe her parents are from those areas. So she is not happy that, you see, a place called Discove, those of you from Western region, you know very well. there's a castle. You know, there are castles and forts and all those things along the west coast of Africa. You know, almost all the African countries, everywhere the white people went. So you know, ostensibly to go and trade, they ended up staying, building their own houses and everything. The castle at Discove, which was used as one of the slave points or slave centers, slave rooms to be shipped, people to be shipped like goods to the Americans to go and work for free. You see, no visa, but you work for free. You see, and this young girl is saying, look, we have sold it to a white person from Britain. And that white person, his ancestors, he is a descendant of people who owned the building, people who transferred slaves from that same building. The irony, the irony, the irony. If you want to come and tell me something, come and tell me something. You can bring your own topic, your own conversation. My first question was that, Baumia, where is the vision? And my second concern is the fact that it looks as if we blacks, as West Africans, Ghanaians, we can't manage our own affairs. What a shame. I love the Bobobo. You can join me on Zoom. I think I've sent out the links. If you want to join me on Zoom, I'll be very happy indeed. Also, the vision lies in the fourth industrial revolution. Baumia's vision lies in the fourth industrial revolution. Because in Kwasi can say sloganeering say but Omiana can also say ideas upon ideas and ideas and more ideas and yeah ideas na man body ayo Mumpa no crepa made me come no cres a Ghana for pa mutimitra ho Emma Baumia esan pa be di president na Ghana for mu ye hu mercy mu hu aba na oni pa also can also I have the ideas upon ideas upon ideas Obiaba Zoom no so straight away I would like to engage the fellow in communication, in a debate, in discussion, or in a monologue. The fact is, the person I can't see the face. So wait to me, the way you want by year, nanka you're starting komono. Since when you're ready, oh mommy signal, let's say when you're ready, I met you. You know what I mean? Share YouTube and everything. Hello. Hello. Okay. Let me check my Zoom microphone. I think it's my fault. Hello. Can you hear me on the Zoom? Hello. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Can you hear me? Because I think I didn't have the microphone on. Now I have the microphone. So I think
Yes, we can hear. Now we can hear. Now we can hear.
now we can hear. Hear me, they say we can hear. No mind I can say.
Ajani.
Hey, Aja, I said now we can hear. Now we can hear. Now we can hear. Aja. Aja Kwaba.
Yenya, afisha pa MUSA.
Finish the uncle number. A job about me can ideas upon ideas and more ideas and more ideas. You see what I mean? Gonna for the moody ideas. Anyway, Aja, now what's the meaning there? Now, about me as your vision, the vision no ho. Enti ada na mo and this for mo who sa vision no aden.
Na MUSA ba umi ade. And this boy yenjin MUSA o.
Aden.
O vision on country akufado. Anu akufado na on country no say. O vision na oye dina. Akufado ebe exhibit ni ignorance ni sabi. Minka ni sempo.
Minim dia on kan wo na wo de wasem nti kan ye tie.
Tabu ni seti amafo beja. And it is too early for me to make people switch off NFM radio. And the map was say ekwe we no be be mom no da kwakoda.
All right. Mate, enti ekwe you know I just say obema mo wait through lifeline na mamo. Anyway, so me question me busa the first one and say, well, how come that Baumia is a good question if he's got a vision, we should have felt the vision all these years. Then going forward, you say, yeah, that man got a vision, and a small part of it is what has brought Ghana, into this prosperity. Ghana has prospered. Ghana is progressing. Ghana is looking good. So the vision of Baumia should continue. That would be the argument. But the same person who is supposed to be looking after, a very serious department of governance, as the economy, the money side, brought everything to the ground, brought everything crashing to the ground, comes back to say he's got a vision. I don't think it sounds proper, it sounds right. Now, I don't know. The point is that they don't respect Ghanaians. That's a fact. Because if they did, Sankomo respected Ghana for Kufadro, say, Omu bu man or ban omu bu no they respect. And they say, Bia, and I make one word, respect. Say, Ubu, my for, say, oh, my dream would do no more young Bia, you follow keka. I mean, say, who started? Na say, what bu mine na fedie? Penny for Yaria, Omu call abrochri. Abrochri bakwa Baumia ko buy or so after the meko who said, here hospital so, here hospital so. Na you can afford us about, oh, Charlie, here hospital so. Yeah, okay. Those people, you see, many people knew that we needed a hospital. It is a monona my green in the Hokran after the no problem. So you come and tell Ghanaians that, all right, we are going to build as many as 88 hospitals, right? I mean, even if it's 5 to 10 years, everybody knows that it's not easy. You can say 4, 5, 10, whatever, 88. Many of us thought it was just gimmick, as they say, gimmickry. Nkwasiakasa na emi njaka nkwasiakasa nya kwasiakasa nkwasiakasa obetimi eyemia me me buzzwords phrase nkwasiakasa na Muslim be see 88 hospitals, right? 88 hospitals and yes we see dan see why na hospital. No, you be build a hospital. It should be well fitted, well kitted. It should be well manned because a man that just say nipa na be ye adwuma wo mu no, both men and women, even with artificial intelligence, everything should be manned properly, right? That's hospitals. Now the area make us about Baumia any ne kufu ado omu bugana for kapreba and say semwa no muti ho na NDC minority omu parliament adongo dems de bia me say nkrofo adongo na dwimu do akona bitu obatam bia no na obeka say hey economy baby ekoyenye figures bia ye kohunu wo baby no different from what we are being told here at home because omo boy ebusia ne ade no omo de no kore no e no omo hia nti untumi nkodada omo na ye yankasa ye krom ha de nkrofo wei aban we di kire say oh bibia ayo okay enye no kore adongo mu complain fine say politics na kufu ado nini na ban omo ya fine politics dey obi atumi ye so but in the end we expect to say ekufu ado take Ghanaians for seriously pa ekonon kasa de the cousin omo hwe economics na e wo amansa sikasem no mu omo hwe finances ni mu na kompetumi ehun say no it's not easy. Nanka mo aba mo say, hey, Ghanaians, we told you we are going to build 88 hospitals, but we are looking at the finances to be, to be very truthful and to be sincere with you, Ghanaians. We cannot put up 88 hospitals, especially if we want to build a proper hospital. 88 will be too much for the finances. Even as at now, it will be very difficult to get that those lending or to get somebody to borrow you such money. So please, ya de kasi e besi 88. Now so ye share ye sika 7 no ye be try say 30, 35, 40 there proper one. And some ye be fi aban mu no na ye si bia 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 and ye be try yentumi anya nyame ya adom na samusan e ma ye se yensan bra e ba beto aso yentumi anya omo mbesan aba no say NDC for ba ye sure some beto aso because yenso no including those 30 or 40 we are going to build, we are going to make sure they say they are yesi no a omo wie ni nyina no we will make sure say be si ni nyina okay. Hello, okay. Right. So we'll make sure, sir, we are going to build those hospitals that were left in the forest and it's not been completed, and the ones that we are going to build, at least 30 of them, we're going to give it to you. And no respect. Instead, omo share finances finance in omo buy instead of say 88 near tiso about 40 near si amamono on buy ebesi 111 you see 111 111 666 akwebinum overke
yes sir
me ma official po overke e finish me person me catch me tie for say baomia ne vision no me hu vision no enti say o ba kire vision no mama ya afefoforo ne yesimu yi so wa ba kire mu mama ya na me frɛ before be kasa no me ma official paso
na ya wo de me akọ na wo de me kasa na say
me ne won kɔ me bi busa wo say so obetumi a me de studio 1 no be frɛ na ye di nkomo well once I meet him with the me kasa na ko wo de me nkwa na mete vision no wo hɔ a kine your friend overkey so we need bra we be see vision na fine me for so we a chairman vision e wo hɔ de na wo hɔ you don't need after Christmas, you don't need after New Year. E wo hɔ and now me frɛ obi NDC ni bibusa ne say na Mahama cross the before manu be si no obobɔ nneɔma 10 Mahama so obeye enti no misrɛw sɛ wonim vision no me de me nim o mbra betumi akɔ okay jina ho mame dia meye mom ni say because ohun sa omo phones ya omo aye fufuri any sa connection to microphone no bufu pa enti me de o to so na me de studio line mo afrew because we no me to me connect me just me de farm microphone now which is not nice enti en fan to so na me fa studio one no frew why
Okay, all right, that's fine.
nice one right ko panto kwaba so what for K MPP for chairman chairman 1 big chairman UK ha and me chire mo achire say whatever it is you know okay thank you for what is worth Uncle Baumia ne vision you know me MANSA MUSA no dey see me I no dey see and the chairman say he dey see the vision he know the vision so enwanti and my friend no me hwe say me sabe kan wo so a studio line so a okay
yes sir
that's better it is a say no air straight away on the studio line and maybe I want party as here and our restaurant and our here because me who say who ni fie
Mommy, 1 second.
Right. So the point I make can say Senka Bahumia any Kufuado omu respected Ghanaians and come up and say hey you share your finances in more
Yeah.
Over case so about
Afisha
Pabium
Afin committee Afisha Sena Unyankopon Ayadum na on the 7th of January Yeura Baumia na transition na FFF na MPP a hand over at the man itself na nyuma kesia yashasia yaye de abedru baby aye we no yetimi atoa so ne aye amana ye fe me ma otiefo ne omo hwe wo Facebook no ne social media babia anso so nyina so afinhia pa ewrade ma ye nkwa eni ahodin efise se wo saade we ya eno ena ekire se ampa de aka no ye emfaso na mensamfa kwenye suma MPP UK yako kese pa
yes Mati
na miankasa me ofase me bibia kojo yanka
me bow before we to boss mommy me overke to boss mommy 1 second
atomoni
ade obuntia overke
yes
before be man announcement in abutre mommy 2010 me call party bi wo Loughton East London yi ho akire ho pa Loughton ho baby and now one young man those days no 2010 or something one young kabi mean to me who say ono a so on me re fini me ye introduce mo obi a ye friend no yanka me ni di nkoma me ni di Rollins ho nkoma kra ne ade no see
you say pia kama
you no those days no young but this time crowd to so nyini bia 40s me boa
46
oh dear,
exactly 46
okay afedi fa sem no ko fa obituary no ko
nti mema MPP UK nyina yako Yeura Maklansa Doji Numekevo Charles Bisiu and Miami former first vice chairman Jojo Blankson send pay nipa omuni no nante ya na odoni baku ya na ɛda wɔ mo ntam no na ɛnyɛ adeɛ a na sɛ sɛ yɛtumi edi ɛho agorɔ korakora na adeɛ kɛseɛ atɔ wɔ mu nyinaa ni kwadwo asɔre agya ne yere ne ne mma shimat ne mma no yɛakɔ ɛne abusua no nyinaa mo ankasa mo nso so moyɛ ɛfɛ ne sɛn mediafoɔ yi adwuma a mo ne yɛayɛ no firi tete kwadwo da biara baabi yɛbɛkɔ biara firi tam a meba kuo no mu ɔno na yɛkɔ baabiara no wɔyɛ MC ɛde ma yɛ na adwuma a yɛde hyɛ Yura Maklansansa as the Ghana Integrated Aluminium Corporation, Development Corporation. And one enemy knew na da anoa womu share say bauxite ya woi ya betimi anya no krabre na yetimi anya refinery our Ghana. Now ya add the value to it before say the bauxite bit me to a free assassin to say a Piamonti. He was one of the architects behind it. Ghana actually Munimamfoa Nimdiankasa Ashenema Utumuse or Nupa Nane facilitated Bibia Yurama Clansa movement, then arrangement, travel, Bibia. Sanasunis for Ghana Senka, with me and Yansa and Munyaman Nanso and Fufia and Twatano, Dariabamu, and the Adiatuani Yamaina Yahoyako, Namencia, MPP UK form, and Penny for Manimo Masum, since I to Abaya ye, Mammy now, Konya, Sunamen now, Masi, almost you to the Achemi. Irrespective of our differences in terms of decision making, I have had a fantastic executives. No more Juma Utme who say, Brunya Kradri, Oma Pruva Mamia Musampa. Yawo differences in some ways, but they know, say, I am a leader who brings them together. I'm a leader who always advise and always make sure say ye dear and we yam. And the almost why any cool money na mania sopa papa. And the nania that table so raho and yeah as in fact Yeshua and Maria Krana many doji. So I own doji the otano takrabo videos ubekasama Ghana High Commission on the representative of the Information Ministry, Minister Doji Numakabo, and he numerical Menakasa, Seven Kojomano, a war or known in a year and a half, was one of the Junra, Jojo Blanks in Sukrasa between there. Tinyamia Duma Kosiade Yabakufi, na Yakochia, Obusiano, Omaya na Ochidano. Nano Ghana, fair, but a yow. And that is what is on the table for MPP UK.
A Columbia so no, Sanchi share no, dear ISA to me did to ja. Am I a Kamwa? Okay, my main train, Embra. Okay, after what you mean,
Papa, yes.
May say, and she share no dear Tiabiano. The outbet me dear Twijano, mo make sure say, mo de be mind, mo de be brain. Now, yes, so yet to me, Abu Bosso, my mouth for 80 as to what to do and where.
Mamma soon secret.
Okay.
The Ebekobia, Ebemo Swati.
NFM Radio.
Sending I want to so. Once my men some more, even though me no be no dear, the face one among for near the watch. Edumano okram Ghana dawasi so ko no bonkum so ko nifa edumana wo ye na Ghana na wo ye dia mano nti both NDC friends the BI share studios and ye kasa radio so mensanfa konya so na memo mu nyina afi shia kwani titru ni chama Conrad ani kwesi any executives ka ho nyina, especially me of say Freddie meti se okudru Ghana crowd nso akoyi adoye bebre ni ade na minshira no nyina na me de mani di na chi e o Facebook nti ya chi ndisi fo nyina na me anu amba Beatrice nti na e o no.
I see. Me sorry kotu mpoma no mo because na I say
what do you say sir? Dey am catch say
I will be yard me na ho kakra. Problems so. Anyway, because
and they do ya and our sacrifices over so di ko.
Eno ano.
Wadani ekura don ko.
Madani bibia eyi wo ka say Freddie kokoye adoye ni ade no. Eyi a group bi a medwan e from
Okasa na san connect kakra bi nso we mana fa.
Platform bi a medwan no e from honorable you from Sempa ya na mi re from din no.
Say makasa wo learning difficulty to the enkuye nim. Let's have a check.
Honorable patrons. Na ayi wa wonu aba your friends say Chumantwi. Exactly. Ono na introduce me to me was our platform no so no.
Oh yes. What's your friends in Bukra?
Honorable patrons.
Honorable patrons omo fire o.
Oh yes. What the many omo ni politics asem.
Me also be.
Many omo ni politics asem wo ho. Nyina ye kuo ni edom wo ho. Yes. Enti anu na ka me be ka say se wo ho bi dia ne ye nyina nche omo kra beboa show no Saturday show ni ye Vivi Nash show enu nye politics nti omo bebre betiuni ni betie Saturday shows ni dia na enu nye politics omo enu ye
no kra na nka me penny ye
mo wa say wonti ye because I me send yinu kra bro Joe kasa wo so Ambrose kasa wo so sometimes kwesi kura kwesi wa unu akwesi tumi be kasa wo so nyina enti
kwesi no yere me momo finshi apa na yere premasem papa so
brilliant Mrs. Mamemfa honorable de no ansi ho ansa say ye nyina no ye dwen wo ho na se kakra ntuboa kakra e benya no ye de mo se mo pesika de akoboa sa flood victims no eno ni ade enti eno
omu fanko tu yura mama
sure
obwa onu scan wonye bi pa with me boy pa ho enti eno de me se omu fanko cause obia otimunzo oposo sabe president o tutu
sure
bombs no money adesa no ohia nipa mo nti omu fanko tu nanim because me Ginidi or a very good man obo
all right ya ho ni gina wie no ade kra wo ye kire ho sa ya kra ho nyina wie no se yenka yendi e politics kakra na enanwumre de me no na me shada ni topic bia na ensemmone topic kakra me wa ne se me busa se ba umia ne vision no me de me hu because obi anka wo vision de seka vision no ho kakra epetigu manka enioma ekoso ene yakase papa vision dia oni na ono kra na oni command no oni tumi no ni vision aboa moman ye besi bebi enti yemfa mano na onto ani vision so na vision a se bibia pansam aginjam wo si wo vision enya atem didie no opa didie wo for ke yanko
me da se se vision de nka e kan ye uche mo batwi mu a eni so ade hu me bo a enti eni so ade hu ya ade a obia timi enya ne de a eye different na ade ba ko a mepese wankasa obehye ne nso ne se ba umia vision on sheda emfa se me vision nie emeto abontin adwuma na omo ye ne sesia no eye onu ɛne Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo vision ɔbɔ ne chidom na ɔmo timi achieve ɔmo wɔ mfie 9 mandate ɛne ɛde ama ɔmo. Ɛna Ewura Bawumia nso so sɛ Nyankopɔn yɛ adom no ɔne ne wura ewie adwuma no a ɔno nso bɛpɛ sɛ ɔbɛtoa adwuma no a ɔmo yɛ no ɛso. Ɛno nti saa vision no ɛkate across the whole country ɛwɔ nneɛma bebree mu as yɛka sɛ yɛfa no mako na yɛwie. I don't believe sɛ Bawumia ɔyɛ the vice president, His Excellency ɛbɛba bɛtena se akɔfa different vision bi a ɛyɛ completely different from what is on the table. Toa so no say me nso me ba ya na me de me vision ni na me ba be si abrosan miensan me ba be ye wei me ba be ye wei me ba be ye. Don't forget say a leadership. So the leadership is the one that controls the affairs of the country. And the young MPP for year ban ye say ye ba ye be making sure say Yebema factories at Dawson, Ghana. So we term this as one district, one factory. So we shall right now, I know me know Kasasi over 139 factories are. Yeah, a BN and never dana ya bo more expanding, a be a brand new ones, and Nina is in operation. Many of them are coming in our Boma, Minfan so. In total, including their area operation, we have over 230 something, and also various stages of say, as I say, a bar live stream. Maybe at this year, yes, and also do wanna a bit me a review. Nankampa bono cradi, Jinan say, as I say, factories near one district, Crampo necessary Yabako. So a vision. That in a long term, yabebo modern say, yabe industrialization in terms of that kind of system na ye creating na ye platform ye papa say wo factories do wo man mu a enipa nya adwuma because not only was the factory back up, the factory will have something like the chain line na say no buy bi ne ebedua nkofo omu kodua say no buy no ebenya adwuma ye tu no buy no de afrafo mu de aba ne de aba factory ho no ma vans no ne bi a tricycle no ne wan de nyina benya adwuma ye ama na timi aba abedu factory ho ye ko a fine factory ni mu so a nipa wo mu ebenya adwuma ansa na ye wie na say ye wie fana ayina ye finishing line no so kra na product no so ba be ko abontene no so no eno so wo another line say people are going to subscribe in it e betumi aboa mampa eno so be ko akodru adwadifo nchen na adwadifo yi omu betuo nkofo so betuo e de akoto. You see, this is how a factory back and fast will bet me abaso. And say if we manage to have more factories in our country, then you're self-sufficient. Say you bet me yan kasa yesi kasam hu dubedie ma binumu ya adwuma tua tax ni ade na ebedru empempen so bibi abese 10, 15, 20 years down the line na Bosia yadidi and then the idea you move away from say Bosia, but now we are producing more also to get the profit and the revenue to manage our own affairs. It is a vision back one at Daho. Oshe the free senior high school ya a buy yampa and then collect the whole world. And idea country bia eye nia yen even countries on we sika for crampono enya dia wo mo no eye ni aye ni bi se odin kwala be kwa kogu boarding because of yen geographical systems no how a esitienti no untimi nya school won potamu bia te se ne krom anu mu ya kwala tra bus mu a 5 stops e bi go 30 minutes 20 minutes or do or go school or see safely. Security is great, everything is fine. And the akwala be go school no aba. And the yen de na ko said there be as I say group wom no mutimi nya baabi a o masumbedo wom no betina na omoda edidi enom edware enya kanea ne ade nyina free
NFM Radio
na sa na etie but ene na na do abiemu amanatimi akoba ne se enkwala dodo ane from since ayeba abamu abepemede over 2.4 million as 2.2 million people are benefiting a free senior high school no emu a vision say yem building enkwala no a that yen a yen papa yen obi ti se me ne wo ye age group we are almost corrupt generation bia ya dwine mu kra ye corrupt ye bibia ye ni ye yesu ye ban ye bibia nkyere se ye nipa se ase ye boa o my Ghana enti se wo hwɛ mu a sa corrupt generation we ye ntoase na ye replacing with the different mindset of a people. They've got the knowledge, they've got the experience and the skills or skill set umbetimi I share a niemana and there you see digitalizing and systems se MANSA MUSA could di bonibi nyamimpangu and now this is sumase na ewomua wanya ne be say 80 years na nkwala ya ye wo mu ko sa university ni se free SHS dia ko university awie na ebinom abetratra court ebi abaye lawyers ebi aye judges ebi aye doctors no mani ade na asem na abana ye hwehwemu ampa na system no ko yipia all the evidence and documentations are intact and indeed me prosecute MANSA MUSA what 80 years ama yet me the tomb for the rest of my life me ko e prison e bi si bebre e wo krom ha no mo ma we mu a cases bi wo kro bi 30 something years na system no near correct no na ahyehye sumasia na afi one day na ye pie na akola ketewa bi akotena courtroom a won na ye judge na obi a wodi 80 years oni bi kra no bi a wa court judge kra pen na ye de ko prison enu bi ena ye ediama Ghana industrialization in terms of job creation and now me no ka say your friends saying automobile industries yeah dia be go my Ghana mu a yeah try to make sure say Ghana will be the hub to supply the West African countries instead of some be Germany, Holland, Belgium no ma ko to cars dia ban Japan yeah me no we ho na yen ntimi mfa bi nko adwaman so na omuntom free yen fie ho na ntimi mfa sika na mmra yen system eye ni so ade hunu nti se wo hwe sa niema wenum a ye ampa ye digitize yen system anura messages bi ba bontin as some messages no kire say SIC State Insurance Corporation as a company and now me no ka say corner say your insurance online you just put in all your information and within 3 days na obibia are ready police for ejinawa na ye pese ye hweka ne say insurance they just put in your registration number in their system and it clearly take it out say car insurance ni ho eboa masese yetimi atimi aye ama mpa nipa dodo a wo mu cars wo man ni masese ko mu tua insurance ma ban nya ho mfaso na ko timi e de bo man ho bra na wo mu ntua na ne digitalization asia no kwan ama ne yetimi anya nsa oko electricity corporation na ye ba ye nyina yi almost stagnant revenue generation was about 400 million Ghana cedis a year. Nanu ya abanetina sidi na ni share se dabi. Eniyama bi nko yi wo ha. Enu nti yakọ digitalize sa electricity corporation ama year on year no, which is a pheno from time I almost started sa operational way no. Edibesi na fimu anem se be true more baby. And na nothing no. Revenue generation na 400 million stagnant for almost 6-7 years now. Shoot up to 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. And this is na new kono. Sasikano and ne ya digitize system no and ne obi ti demo and ye obi nebe kono ho no wakwa electricity pay no sikano afri ni chenti or no aton on the mobile phone no so. Now I register na at the abana you so direct can co buying all direct and then at the 800 million Ghana cedis and I be revenue generation. You see, this is how you take it all money. And you overnight. In the Baumia ba war bano. Me catch the one there. Me can't say Baumia be statia be catch or say or no vision for fry ya dear be frako nyamieni. And inti and no and necessary or mechanic and conform mudie. The nana don't or ne yeno will be semukina. Now also the new ideas are a betimia regulatory ama yetimia nyasom fatso ampa na etimia tre emu atrako Ghana no in a very long term. Enti a MPP vision, a MPP manifesto, a MPP policies ye work. And as a person, as we are talking about a government that has been born by a party, and the party have ideology, a party have the vision, a party have the requisite people who have the knowledge and the technical know-how to make sure see a bit to me as a city of my Ghana in a long term. Say a leader. Se omedi omanya nimu a da bia sa de we meka enye nipa kro na ye yi no per se e na oye symbol no keke se ninti ye koto aba for woni di sa leader na ye yi no na chi na hwe wan nom na bebo ni chi dom unya obi ti se MANSA MUSA bi na ye yi ofake as a leader na okofa bi a first kwesi
Mebo, overke. No, I didn't know about it. Me person me fuaso unse. Overke, mama kasa tie. Baby I will do no. Me person ubo edinya eye actual eye factual say. Inti hwan no mo na eguba omi achi a say ye de gi omutum. Eno na me wewe. Inti man bo MANSA MUSA.
Mati, medasi. Ne yem fatu hu.
Okay.
Na yem fatu hu. Medasi so correct me. But any correction, I am fatu hu na me ye na opese.
Okay.
Yeah. Direct.
Yes.
Eti you put two people together. Say nipa mienu na ye po yempo, omo mienu na ehuru edikan. Eye party mienu, e na yi nipa mienu amaye. Eti wo hwe party mienu na hwe bia structure no. Na hwe animdiefo a ewo sa party krono mu. Na hwe womu a womu kasa ma womu ewo womu radio so, womu TV so, eni ade a womu ne akukudam. Ebe bossa nipa mienu no chidom because enye baumia na eba abebu oman no eye baumia ne edom bi na ebebu oman enti sisi ase wo hwe krampo amame ma very typical example say MPP for kwakoto abako yi leader yetimi nya 10 powerful competent people present here at the Ghana for say nipa sumasi weini and in this any panum way mono ye ko yimu baako. Can you imagine even the 9 na aka no? Hwe nimdia wo mo. Hwe abrabo a wo mo abo. Hwe sania wo mu suni o mu caliber of people ensenka wo mu krampo na ema be bo ye wura baumia chidom ampa ama na twen akyere ne niam a wonye Sheyu Radenimu, Kwabene Japan, name them. All these people are the people who are going to be said, Omu, any empenimfua, ebeba, abetina them, abetufu, and making sure stay, yebebu o mine. Yemfa Yeramama, Susunina, na yenshe. Nipa dodo sen ena ni gyina ye na omukra omu ani na nyina mpono yen san hwe na ti na yen check se nipa ben no mu ne yebetimi abobo omu din omu ye powerful people a ampas yewura mama cross yakoto aba ama no se omedi oman nanimu a eye obi ti se same jamfi ana eye obi ti se kwakubu ahana eye obi ti se ayi Fifi kweta na wine no more. These are the things we are talking about. So when you are choosing a leader, you choose a leader who have the people utumu se nimdie no ewo ho and na omo di be boni chidom na omo tunufo a obefa na odi aye adwuma eno na wohia enti mienu na agina ho no eye symbol keke. And you go back and
check. Me question. We be aware do no. Asema wa kan. Right. Have been say Ghana for because say, hey, ya ti we bia bre. Wa we dey on sato so electronic no. Mema wa bam, don't worry. Ya ti abre na asema about ayi ofake wu kan. The same thing about me abesan lie. Ba chanfo. Osafo mafo. Ken Oforiata obobo din line up akesia etuka asia no sankrofo wo bo mudin na wo busa economics asemo none of them want to know obia say enye ono a enti no say wo san di sa asemo e san pass mudi obo there be me ka say brem misrew. I will let you come in.
I'm just adding one more to it. You forgot the leader, the man responsible for Georg. One funny account. The man that he's talking about.
Don't worry about that. It didn't come in Eurofi in a conversation. I mean, don't worry about it. But the me partner said we have the men, no? Because me share Obiti say Adongo, Obiti say Idrusu. Obi say Ricketts Hagen. Obi say Hanatete family group no. Obi say Valerie Sawyer. Obi say Blue Butler. Obi say Molly Drusu. Them say maybe boy omo no bia they wouldn't even like me say. Maybe boss side you know. But say obo boss side you know kase. Wo kase me ba o to boss mama what to aso and now na ogina ball. Na say o Sunday sa ba o style we beto a I ti said dia o to pete anum etuo no obi amfa ko wi o obi antie sa asem ibi mu ana
ndi mentu aso no
to wasem so
won say hwedi na obobo ye no hanatete Betimori Drusi Ricket Hagen enom ni ade a obobo sanko fo we wudi sanko fo we mu na wo mo time ni yenya chalk emfantro sana urefia
okay
that time no na Jane opoko adima Jane na opoko adima say di no kan this for current be more di kan maybe which one is which di sanko fo we ya wo bobo mu di wo mu na di etu sumu emfie enan wa bra na atorankem pian sigana omuna ma industries etimi guye ema sankofo na nkasa etimi tinase ema wo mutimi ekreti cartel na omukofa generators efiri amanone China hini na omu beton edi magana for because ye the sumu enemi no kasa sisi e obi a wotemi ni nebia a woto generator esi ni fie since ayen ye ba ban yi mu sa generator ni nsu atabo no sa ama aka efie wa ye nyi su bie
Obua
Mr. David Aja esa wo ma onsa so na wo stay na me ma obem
me ba mpacho wo bisa m question ma me answer It is hard management team now. Wo can wasem.
Point of correction.
David, Miss Ramo, I will let.
No, you should mention.
No. I will let you come in, please. Listen.
No. No,
I don't like it that way. Missy, leave it with me. I will let you. I will give you the ample time. Have patience and leave it with me. I will give you the ample time. Please. Okay. I meet you.
And the management, difference womb. Obi enya akwanya saa time no a onya saa akwanya no na eye 2008 na president Kofo ne na ban sorry koye omo no ba be fa no
NFM Radio
na oman no highly indebted nation ama Ghana kohwini a wa mopra and omo ye adwuma na social interventions upon social interventions and omo handi over power even yewu atamel so krampo anane ho mfa no emra eniema ye di ja ha wa ye sorry koye wotimi pagya Ghana GDP growth mu edi koduru 14% in 2010. The difference no eti yewura atamel so krampo na anane ho mfa no wotimi pagya GDP growth ayenye ja 8.5% edi ma omo no edi koduru 2010 no wodi koduru 14% no mami misa yewura Rekit Hegi na obo ni bi no mami misa ya mami Betimo Idrusu mami misa ye president sankofo abubo wo mu nyina di ne se ye den na GDP growth of 14% of yewura atamels nyame mfa ne currency yi etimi sa dwigu ya ma na almost sorry efra konya so 2016 ebeduru 3.4%. Abra na there was no any coronavirus. Now there was no any Ukraine war. Now there was nothing. A disaster happened to Ejiasi Nina Ama planes has been grounded for more than 1 year. We are saying by what in the pennies and pense. A look play on Nina, Nina, Yadiasi form 1 year. Ships and Namuso, and Nina, Yadiasi form 1 year. That's beyond two. What in pennies and pense. O maya amaya e wo wiase nyina obia to no bottom se mo pi emfiri ne mamu emma ne manimu for 1 year. What be pen bibia san to omo and so yewura John Dramani Mahama that time na GDP growth no could do 14%. No one na o ye vice president and nyame ye na dom no oba be ye caretaker president because you were Tamus ewuye and no we na yesa to abama no man be ye president and as our president na odi no mfie 9 no what the 14% na wo ye vice president no a GDP growth etimi chenase eti so sa jini ni nyina kuye ema ne bedru 3.4%. Sa question we bisa NDC ni bia ma me se eye den bi na atamels etimi di GDP growth ko do 14%. Na John Dramani Mahama be so mu na wo de ba 3.4%. Ma wie me mpese meka bibia.
Okay.
Bisa
Aja
omo mame.
Aja also person can be. Okay, Aja, you're ready.
When you're ready, because what me, they're not person can say. I can't hear.
Aja, person can be. Okay, Aja ready. Aja ready. Wafake, Aja ready. Okay, Aja hit you.
Wafake say. Onja
Aja ben amnene kase manse musa mpacho
Haja Halimatu Haja Akumapa
generators moto yen slap aguso
muntu mo boase me ba mu nyina obi e kasa gu ni nyonko so enti ye ntehwe
me se hajia halima to minim ba bi ofie
ye friend no hajia akumapa ye tie mi ofake hajia akumapa okasa free Madina and
hajia akumapa kasa free Madina
yes
oh na se ne drama man kokon nkitinkiti odi ba yi eno abia no wo beka tire
okay hajia ye tie o
ani mpra kon nkitinkiti hajia so ko ba ye bia boa yen
sawu wanya baumia emu na owi a wo port na we
hajia nya mpra kon hajia no ni wura so wo no ba wo de mpra kon nkitinkiti
me say usu wanya baumia emu na owi a ye last year no ana wa hold bi ofie na wa no na wa di na wa me enti sa na obekasa ama baumia say ya se me ma we nkokon nkitinkiti a enti enya hwe uwa di emu na me ma we nkokon
agro ne fom enya din ba akokora di anti nya abotire na kan akoma to yam ye bebiem na ya ma kwan am wakasa na ya ma obi akwan am na kasa atire Ghana for
Musa, could you mute Wafake so that we can buttress what he said?
Obia baka akokana sem ne
Wafake
so
that we buttress what he said.
Wafake hello Wafake
Mansa Musa otiminka
afede meti onka tie mi o wakasa 35 minutes 35 minutes me yibe media me be mo fanse 2 minutes bipe obia ma wakasa awie enti so obi so kasa na otwetwe mu sa no a in the end no I say program no na it say o pese o say no Ovake otiminka hello
Ade we dwane ana
we dwane say won't me dwane
Ojinaso
hello Ovake
hello
yeah o phone it ko
okay yeah
Ovake when you na a friend say show no and I say if you na why you busy I don't know
media to mute because me o fie nkola no wa hanju de wo no media to mute metie
okay so omo kasa na se wo beti dia
why media to
wo de omo kasa na wo tie na wo bam me frɛ wa na wa bam okay haji aye tie o
Mansa Musa
hello Aja hello Aja
hello Mansa Musa
yes
hello Mansa Musa and my network is
wo network ni nya dwuma ho
ha me papa se dey o tie me
yeah obi e tie o
me da say Mansa Musa fair MPP and lies me ba be kan ensem mienu bi a eyan tronti a baumia onanka sa otiga na hanom no wakana na atum nti so obi wo ba bi na oyedede mana onko so no onye ni dede na baumia na nkasa mpo ayedin Ovake say omummodi mboni omuhihye papa o mbehihye yenti na ene amanfo dundum omo friends generators na ye you sunsu ato aboguso asay a light of 30 minutes ground to me to fuel fan go generator mo ate generator no say
Chief Whip why ready
Mansa Musa, let me come in.
Yeah, come in, Chief Whip.
Yeah, I hope I'm loud and clear.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Wafayao, I really believe, say, Kaso Kaseninya, he's just tickling himself, to make himself happy. But Ghana who there, MPP for no, when ni Subanibia Wadibaye Ghana ye, anytime, any day. Wafakele Kasano. He made mention about digitalization. And the second one is free senior high school, which are two most important developments MPP forward about Ghana. In addition, he also mentioned that MPP for no war, credible people are able to rely with a woman. Let me start from the credible people that Wafake highlighted. Up to this time, Ghana Funye who there, MPP Funye, what town today? Oh, we have the people. Wabobra, nimdie, wonsika na nonkekano. Up to now, in the Ghana Funye there, Sana MPP Funye were criminals. When ya were criminals. So Wafake our UK Hano. So on when ya you should know that Ghana folk, they are very much aware. The MPP for ni pebia. Eba bejina nakade we have the men. Abba men, you can't even mention one person in MPP. Okay, it's a good standing. Not even one. Look, we've seen your government.
I can mention one.
Oh, the MPP government here, Wabe.
I can mention one.
Which one?
Ofan Papa Usankama. Oh, he's a true gentleman. He's a true gentleman. I have to say it.
No, but listen. Let me tell you a little bit about Papa Usankuma. Papa Usankuma in Germany was Sekeni Takrade.
Yeah.
I respect him. He's a man of good law background, right? But Papa Usankuma of late, has also become corrupted. Jaribeni Biakano.
No. Hang on. Oh, no. This one you are going to prove it all. Hang on. You are going to prove it all.
I'll prove it.
Okay.
I'm proving it. So let me talk.
Okay.
Let me talk.
Go ahead.
Let me talk. I'll prove it.
Go ahead.
The day I disrespected. I had so much respect for Papa. Up to now, I still have respect for him. But I really couldn't understand why he's allowed himself, to buy into these cheap, corrupt deals by the MPP. I was shocked. Look, you remember when Bisu had his case about the gold deal, that video that came up, and he was found collecting bribes for gold deals and everything. Not too long, Bisu joined a team of MPP to come to London here with Papa Usankuma as their leader. I think they held a program in Tottenham Green, one of the halls there. And Papa Usankuma also there, when they came to the Ghana embassy, they've digitalized the place so that it is now very fast for Ghanaians to apply for passport. Hey, when I heard that, Mr. What a lie. The person who made that, who renovated the Ghana embassy and then digitalized the passport system was the one Atamos appointed. What's his name? Boafo. Is it Boafo? Yeah, that man. That ambassador we had before. He was the person who made passport digitalized so that you can sit at home and apply for passport online. But when Papa Osei Nkrumah came, he said he did it. Complete lie. From there, I lost respect for him. You understand? When I'm talking about this group of MPP, now Papa Osei Nkrumah in case name, and he knew it, that he didn't do it. So when we are talking about men of integrity, MPP for when they are corrupted, they become corrupt. Look at this, the man they appointed to lead GIHOC. I'm a Samna Yanti one. Or the Messiafo, no, the Jibrai. Any Babesia no ye fewa, on ye juma. A Besina bear apply for Juma GIHOC. Chido do to pardon, and son of a juma. When he himself came out and proudly said, look, Mepemba. You understand? So when Wafake come here and be taunting that MPP have the men, Wabobra, Abebra, corrupt lifestyle, bad mindset, no integrity, crooks. Are these the people Wafake is saying that they have the men? Anyway, let me put that one aside and then jump to digitalization. From digitalization, then I'll come to free SHS that Wafake is taunting that is an achievement by MPP. This guy really needs to go down and then read about the political history of Ghana, because Obeja is talking into the air. Nothing. There's no baby Asamoah Kenya baby. You understand? Digitalization. Who is leading digitalization in the MPP? We all know is Bawumia. I will not call him Dr. Bawumia. I will call him Bawumia PhD. That's it. You shouldn't use the title doctor. Doctor is only used by medical professionals. Bawumia, he is supposed to lead the economic management team of Ghana. What do we see? He's now hiding behind what Mahama has put down in the digital sector of Ghana. And then he is trying to make it his own. And even that, Abadi wa achieve in digitalization. Abadi wa achieve. What has he done? Wafake couldn't mention anything. Digitalization. MPP has come to champion digitalization. Wafake, does he know what he's talking about? He doesn't know anything that he's talking about in digitalization. What has Bawumia achieved in digitalization? Can he mention one? Inti Yelkasa and Wafake should know that he's speaking to the public online and people are listening to him. So when he's saying things, he should back it by facts. And it's factual that the digitalized sector in Ghana, it was started by or given a facelift by President Mahama. And there are so many facilities across to show it. During Tekpe's regime, Mahama and Tekpe, the finance minister, Tekpe, he started from his department, digitalizing all the sectors. It was Tekpe's regime that the land ministry of lands in Ghana, digitalize all their systems so that when you go to the land ministry, you don't give money to people, right? You pay online. So what are they talking about? Abasam Nawaleka, in the National Service Secretariat, the digitalized system, it was under Mahama. Into Yaka digitalization, they are coming to use Ghana card. Ghana card wasn't started under this regime. Ghana card, it wasn't started under this regime. But even if you've come and then you've implemented Ghana card, I print Ghana card, which is digitalized. Nesabeya, what sort of achievements how has it impacted on the sufferings of the majority of Ghanaians? You were meant to head the economic management team, right? Abadanaye, what have you achieved in regards to the economy of Ghana? What has Baumia achieved? Together with this Akufo.
Well, the argument is that he is not in charge of the economy or something. That he has nothing to do with it.
Yes, because he failed. He failed woefully. He claimed to know something about the economy, or he's got some skill in economic management. He's got nothing. Mama told him, wait until you come into government. He went to Zimbabwe. What did he achieve? He couldn't manage the Zimbabwean inflation. Right?
Okay. Today, let's go on to you said the free SHS. Then I will call Edumatam Ofake to come back.
With the free SHS, look, anytime we are talking about free education in Ghana, right? And then you lose sight of the F-Cube. From the time F-Cube was implemented in Ghana, if you lose sight of it, and then you jump to the conclusion that...
What is F-Cube?
Sorry?
What is F-Cube?
F-Cube is the free compulsory universal basic education,
okay,
which was started by ex-president Jerry John Rawlings. May he rest in peace. F-Cube was started by him, where it was extended to adult education. If you remember those times, there was adult education as well, where we have people going to houses, communities, and then trying to educate our parents and then those who haven't been to school, right? With those who have a low education background. This thing was all being done, right? To improve the literacy rate, to cut down the literacy rate in Ghana. But this was part of the F-Cube's program, right? But when Kufuor came, power exchange hand and Kufuor came, Kufuor ignored this system to work, the F-Cube to work, the free compulsory...
For me, what I don't understand in the Ghana politics is that almost every group will accuse the other that, we did something, we started something, and somewhere along the line, somebody stopped, somebody didn't carry on. So really, this is a problem.
Because of the constitution we have in place, we don't have a national agenda built in the constitution. If we have a national agenda built in the constitution, then if you come and then you change something, it becomes illegal. You understand?
Yeah, but the point is, look, I haven't seen any constitution that writes, to demand that whatever a certain government will do, you are, it's an obliged to continue. The thing is, it will be in the status book or in the parliament. Parliament has approved something. So the next parliament comes, it is the parliament that should sit down and say, look, what the previous people did, I don't think it was proper. So either we suspend it or something. But the government itself, let me finish. Almost every government in this world, they almost always everywhere, they will continue with the good thing that someone started. Almost every, if it's a housing, if it is a sanitary, if it is anything that somebody has done, so far as it's good, they will continue. Whether, unless their parliament will say, let's suspend this. So for something like Seglimi to be ignored while parliament did not decide, but the government itself has decided not to do it, it's not the fault of constitution. Because you can't make the constitution rigid that, these people started the bill, you have to continue. You can't do that.
Some aspect of the Constitution can be made rigid. Every part of the Constitution, some aspect can be made rigid. No matter what, it's all about the people who have to vote for that. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but there's some aspects are already made. Some aspects are already made rigid,
if
isn't
there's
it?
a national agenda.
Yeah, before we go to national agenda, let's stay with the Constitution. Some of the parts are already rigid, isn't it? For instance, the part that calls for capital punishment, it is there. It is there.
Let me conclude, Mansa Musa.
Go ahead.
As I'm saying, some parts of the Constitution can be made rigid. As long as the people agree that we all going by this program, then it can be made rigid by Parliament. Right? Okay. So that aspect wasn't there when Kufuor came in. So, we have two main political parties in Ghana, the NDC, the Social Democrats, and then as against the other side, which is the NPP, the looters. Because they come in, they don't do anything than to loot. They loot land, forestry, they destroy forests, they destroy rivers, increase mining activities among themselves, and then you could see actually the rush to, claim everything to themselves. That is NPP. So you expect that when they come into power and the Constitution is flexible, they can make changes or overlook some of the constitutional rules and then do things illegally, and which is what we have observed under this NPP government. Now, moving on. So Kufuor came in and then couldn't apply the FQ. And then after Kufuor, what happened? President Atamos came in. And then I will explain why this guy said GDP was 14% and then he took a dip before it started rising again. That's what I'm saying. This guy doesn't read. He doesn't read. So when Kufuor came in...
Which guy are you talking about?
Wafake. I'm talking about the NPP representative.
The chairman of NPP.
Is he the chairman? I don't know.
Yeah, he's the chairman of NPP UK.
Oh, okay. All right. Congratulations to him. So when Kufuor came in, he's forgotten that Kufuor also implemented a single spine salary structure, which took a chunk of the national income. So if GDP falls to the time when President Mahama came in, that is just one simple explanation to that. Not to talk about our foreign reserves or our gold, cocoa, and everything. That the world prices at the time when the prices fell drastically. So not to talk about those ones, right? Just a single salary spine alone took a dip, a chunk of the national income to be able to be implemented, right? By the time Professor Tamos implemented single spine and then it took off, the effect fell on President Mahama. So as an economic student, nobody needs to tell you this. And I'm very, very sure Wafake is, he lacks knowledge into these aspects of our economy. So the free SHS that he's touting about, that is an NPP achievement. Although Hunde, free SHS Nankasano has not achieved any positive impact on Ghana's economy. It hasn't.
No, because, but hang on. That one I don't understand. Free SHS, before its impact will be felt, it won't be 3-4 years, maybe 10, 15, 20 years.
And it will even be a worse, it will even give a very worse scenario, because at the moment, the quality of graduate that we are producing is very, very below standard as compared to our peers around the globe. Very below standard. And I can give you one typical example. Moving forward, we are producing so many students, and we've dissolved or collapsed a lot of businesses that could have employed them. For instance, in the financial sector, the banking sector alone, imagine the number of businesses that we collapsed. In addition to people's other businesses that this government came to collapse. If you calculate the number of unemployment that has created, you'll be shocked to know and understand why graduates are moving up and down and can't get a job. Not to talk about the public sector, which could have been very easy for them to get employment. And the public sector, this guy said they'll never go to IMF. And then they went to, even before they went to IMF, one of their senior ministers, Osafo Mafu, he boldly came out and said that nobody is going to employ into the public sector again. Osafo Mafu said that even before the MPP will finally go on their knee and go to the IMF, Osafo Mafu made that pronouncement. So, Mansa Musa, there was no opportunity for all the graduates. No opportunity. Everywhere was blocked. So to the extent that they were taking advantage of the young girls, sleeping with the young girls to give them employment. And a typical example is the Gihok. That man, I can't even remember his name because it's not of any interest to me. But as I know, he was the head of the director of Gihok. No, the Gihok, or the embassy of Sam. Nakasa back out boldly. Also, me pemba. So, ma unkofoke kakeka no hunya no. Onya do eni ya wana bibida because now pemba. So these are the type of people Wafake is here boldly.
Right. Today I started early, and today is the 1st of January, so we'll not go deep into the night. YK.
Let me land.
Mr. YK, if you want to say something, before you land. YK answer CPAC. So person can be beer. Sharp because and Chebia may be upon them starting them and first say if you are kono any Wednesday then fold him. And he said, why keep us all kasa? Then you come in as quickly as you can. All right, Konkela, let's go.
Yeah, so as I was saying, the free SHS, which initially should have been a good program or a good policy direction, has turned out to be the devil in the economic sector of Ghana. Because if you take a single senior high school student and then you look at the cost that is upon them or the cost burden on a single SHS student in Ghana, they will tell you that when they were paying school fees, it was much better than when it is free now. Because
the point you see, as for these free SHS, look, no matter what anyone says, for me, my stand is that it is not, it shouldn't be like this, that people go to school or boarding school and government pays. But if, because of our lack of, infrastructure and logistics and the rest, we have to maintain boarding houses, even if we have to do it. My only criticism against this government will be that the monies that has passed through their hands, by now they should have built all the accommodations needed. If and truly this is a flagship program, they should have built all of it so that even if we are doing boarding house, no shifts.
Thank you. So this is where Mansa Musa, you should pick up on the trend of the Sakawa trend of this government, because what they do is they create and loot. So this free SHS, although free SHS should have benefited Ghana, its implementation by this government is very poor, absolutely poor. It was a system to create and loot. And we can all see through school feeding and all this, they've been looting and all that. Look at the quality of food they provide for the children. Meanwhile, the children, a lot of the pupils, they have to go and rent places for themselves before they can attend school. Who is paying for the places they've gone to rent? Who is paying for that? Their transportation in and out, their textbook and all that. Who is paying for that? Even though they are not paying school fees directly, they are feeding, the quality of their feeding. Look at that. So it's a scam, complete scam for MPP to come, create and loot. The number of sword cutting that this president has done and left the project. What is it? It's create and loot. The cathedral is create and loot. So if you line up the dots, if you line up all the dots, you know that this particular MPP, right, they have no mindset to come and develop the nation. They came for themselves. And I'm shocked what K come here and then, throw words into air without any facts. As if he's still living in the past. I'm very shocked. I'll let me land here for somebody to also.
YK, if you want to come and say something small before I quench my fire. YK, a friend is saying, Godfather, if you want to join me, now is the time. Otherwise, before you see, you say MANSA MUSA wa mami ankasa. Then that one, it won't be my fault. Anyway, in the absence of that, Chief Whip, thank you very much, Prof. K. Also say, Nkwala no wofie no yedidi bebre into it's better we finish the conversation, and I totally agree. I totally respect that. Thank you very much, sir. We need time kakra de mai enyumre. Hopefully tomorrow we'll continue to discuss education, corruption, everything. Then the vision, those visions, we'll do them tomorrow.
NFM Radio.
What can I say except to say Happy New Year again, and everything that you wish for, may the Lord grant you, make you big and mighty. As the song goes, Sanyon Bosse den obey kesi and no be so. Me hear se menya obey kesi na ma bo for the Christmas. Your friend is saying, and your Christmas, but a New Year festivity because me pese ubia ye kesi. So this year. I mean, so that doesn't mean you have to be big, but you should try and so be if you know what I mean, because it's all very important to be nice and big. You see what I mean? So this year being 24, that's 2024, I want everybody to be big. Whether you be big or fat, for me, I don't want to make it. But I saw we see what I mean? So who did you know but I'm wishing everybody nice and beautiful. See what I mean? In all your endeavors, whatever you want to trade in, whatever you want to do, the Almighty should make you big. See what I mean? If you so, no. Afishapo. Okay, Obi or Ghana or say fire should burn him. Nidini seize the opponent to say seize the opponent to say okay, fire will burn you. I wish you all nice and beautiful. Everything should be good. Take care, look after yourself, look after each other. Stay safe. MANSA MUSA, as we say, in the marketplace and on the street and everywhere, as we say when I was a kid, I was Mary Magrizi.
Oh my God.